Hi everyone, I'm Ariel and welcome to our Asana lab on crow pose or Bakasana. So this is a pose that people often tell me they struggle with or it feels intimidating. And so I really want to demystify this pose and just show you that it can actually be a whole lot of fun. There are three main points to doing crow pose. Number one, find your core. Awaken Uddiyana Bandha, which we'll talk about in a moment. Number two, find your scaffolding. Find ways to actually use your bones to give you some support and make the pose a little more stable. And then number three, this is the most important one, really make sure you have room to travel. The joints need to be stacked to be stable and also to protect the wrists and the shoulders especially. So a lot of times we don't make enough space to travel in the pose, and I'll show you what I mean later on. So let's get started getting right into breaking down crow pose, and the first thing we're going to do is wake up the core. So it's time to wake up down there. Make sure you have, before we do get started, a block if that's something that you have at home. And any type of folded blanket or bolster will work. This is just to keep you safe. Sometimes as we start practicing crow, we can fall forward. It shouldn't happen with the way I'm going to teach you, but it can, so have this close by. Go ahead and lie down. And we're going to practice Uddiyana Bandha, which is the abdominal energy lock, but it also is a way to describe finding the abdominals and the core. So with the knees bent, place your hands on your quads and let the hands just rest there, at the very bottom. And then take a deep inhale in through the nose. And on the exhale, breathe out through the mouth, press the quads away with the hands and the heels of the hands, and scoop the belly down towards the ground and up towards your ribs. Feel that belly get really scooped and hold it here. And then release, let the hands relax and take a deep inhale in through the nose. And again, exhale out through the mouth completely. Press the quads away with the heels of the hands and feel the belly scoop. And release that. Good. So that's Uddiyana Bandha. And we're going to now use our Uddiyana Bandha while we're doing a couple of crunches. So feet come together in a Supta Baddha Konasana shape. And we're going to interlace our fingers behind our head. We'll do 5 of these. Take a deep inhale in, and on the exhale, find that same scoop in the belly as you lift your chest and shoulders off the ground. Inhale, come down, and exhale, scoop up. Inhale, come down, exhale, scoop up. 2 more, inhale, come down, and exhale, scoop up. 1 more, and scoop up. Good, inhale, come down. Now this time when we scoop up, we're going to bring our feet off the ground and we're going to separate our heels and just point the toes. So on the inhale, breathe all the way in. On the exhale, scoop chest and feet up. And now extend your arms inside your legs. Flex the wrists and keep scooping up. Squeeze the knees against the arms. Keep scooping up. Keep scooping up. And come on down. Good. Hug the knees into the chest and roll up to seated. So that was it. You just did crow pose. Only now let's try it on your hands. So that's the core part. The core part is finding Uddiyana Bandha, and think of your breath like a basketball. As you exhale, feel the ball really make contact with the earth and feel yourself make contact with the earth. Really absorb the energy of the earth. And then as you inhale, we want to rebound off of that exhale and lift higher out of the wrists. Okay, so we want to find that down and then lift. In yoga, this is called the energetic winds. The downward is Apana Vayu, and the upward is Udana Vayu. So let's just find plank pose for a moment. Just to further find that lift through Uddiyana Bandha. So coming to plank, take a nice inhale. Find a good foundation, shoulders over the wrists, right? Stack the joints. Pull the shoulder blades down the back, and now on the exhale, lift the hips a little bit and curl the chin in. Good, now inhale, come back to your plank. We're gonna do the same thing, just touching the right knee to the right elbow and curl. Inhale, come back to plank, and same thing, left knee, left elbow, and curl. Good, come back to plank, and just bring the knees to the ground. So that just shows you that extra little lift, right, through the core. So now I want you to take your block and place it on your mat. And you can also do this without a block, but this is really nice for those of you who are struggling to get your knees around your upper arms. And we will place our bolster out in front of us, so that just in case we rock forward and our head comes down, that we're falling on something soft. Step up on the block and open the knees wide so that your arms are inside the legs. Now this is the important part. A lot of the time what I see people doing is keeping their hands close to their body. And the problem with this is as we lift the hips to the sky and try to travel forward, we're now putting too much weight in the wrists and we will fall forward. There's no place for us to go. So we really have to make space for the stacking of the joints, the traveling. So we're gonna walk our hands forward enough that our legs can still be in contact with the upper arms and our elbows can bend. And now inhale, lift your hips up and rock all the way onto the toes, gazing to the pillow. And you can see how much I'm moving and traveling. And then exhale, come back. And I want you to do this 3 times. Inhale, lift. And exhale, come back. And last time, inhale, lift. Press the arms into the knees and the knees into the arms. And exhale, come back. Now you could just keep practicing that until you got used to it, or you can come to the next step. Think of this rebound effect of breathing. We're gonna rock forward this time, and we're gonna lift the right toes off the ground, and then we're gonna rock forward and lift the left toes. And then the third time, we're gonna rock forward, lift both sets of toes, and point the big toes in towards each other. And really find your scaffolding, your core, Uddiyana Bandha, and that rebound effect. Take a deep inhale in and rock forward. And now lift the right toes off the ground and come back. Inhale, rock forward. Lift the left toes and come back. Gaze to your pillow. And now inhale, rock forward. Lift both toes. Point and come back. If you feel like you're sinking down, go with it down and then harness the energy of the up. So always when you're balancing, let the exhale go. And then inhale, find the core and lift up. Now, if this is pretty easy for you with the block, remove the block, open the knees wide. Same thing, reach. Don't keep the hands back. Reach them forward. Press the knees into the upper arms into the knees. And I want you to think of something or someone that inspires you. so that you feel this feeling when you get up there. Lift, rock, and then come down. So just keep practicing your crow pose that way and just really enjoy that rebounding effect of breathing and let the pose be fun and joyful, and you'll get there. I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and click the subscribe button to stay informed of new content. Share in the comments below your tips and tricks for crow pose.